Hey guys, just wanted to show what happened with these baskets and such. Many times people will show you the pretties, the pretty organizers, but not always the process. So what I did was I had made some piles, and these are going to go into the baskets. I couldn't find our post-it notes. They could be in my daughter's area. She's very creative, but instead I just found some of the cards that I used to use as some flashcards for Japanese for my older daughter, and I cut them in half with some pinking shears and just labeled everything. So we've got men ideas for me to make, keychains or pendants, probably mostly keychains, but I wanted to distinguish because before a lot of my charms were just in one location, and you know how that goes. Digging for things. I also still create these out of copper, so that's how I'm going to use some of my copper, by the way. And torch fire, that's what that gorgeous patina is from the torching. And then a lot of times I will engrave crosses, love treble clefs because my family's very musical, and prayer boxes, things of this nature that will make great ideas for men. Then I have some earring ideas, as you see, so things that might be matched up for earrings, charms, so then I'm going to have a whole area of charms. And then, oh, I think that we lost, I had a little card here that was for, I have no freaking idea. I see what happened to it. It flew. Nope. Anyhow, that's that for that area. Then I've got chatelaine, and chatelaines were used, of course, during Victorian times with different, decorations and tools that were useful, whether they be thimbles, needle holders, scissors, you get the idea. And so what happened here, just to show you my process, I showed you guys this earlier, my great free TV tray organizer, or for TV dinner organizer, that I washed up and salvaged from a vegetable and chicken dinner. And then what I did was I took these out of this container over here because I decided that'd be better for the chatelaines. I have things like this that I have collected for other projects, like my Victorian and medieval necklaces, more Victorian on those. But anyhow, this has pockets and these go in them. So I've got a couple of containers for collected charms that can go in them. But I also do, with the necklaces that I fix, the watch pendants, the working ones, mechanical. Some of them are battery, but I really love the mechanical. I will do beaded chain for them at times. So I just transferred from this container because I needed more room for the chatelaines and put it in here. And this does fit nicely. It's a little bit tall from the Dollar Tree that fit into this container. The lid I did take off, but just to show you that it will fit. This latches, it goes on, and it does latch. It does press it down just a tad, but the latches will latch, so that is awesome. All right, then next up, don't mind my wood mess over there. This was from wood that I processed during probably like in the fall. And so I've got my, wow, we really went through that tinder. But, the smaller twigs, your finger size, pencil size, thumb size, you know the drill. And then our wood. Pretty wood. That'd be gorgeous to create with, right? But we must stay focused. So here's more of my mess. As you can see, I've had this container forever. That was an inexpensive one. I used a piece of a tea box and didn't even bother to scissor that off neatly, but that's all right. Some of my supplies, like filigrees and stuff, which someday I'll find a container besides that to put it in, but I always know what I'm looking for. It's usually this with the upside down better day. All right, anyhow, still sorting as you can see. Another thing that I did was I used a box like this for the keychains because I have a ton of keychain items, and I thought about, you know, selling them as lots, the supplies for people, because as you can see by some stuff that's sitting here, I'm going to be selling some of the things that I pulled out of the garage. I used to use this for, you know, you could hang some of the jewelry out here for display when we did the art show circuit. Oh dear, you don't want to see my white legs. Okay, and so pulling stuff out of the garage that we're not really using, and going to list those on eBay on a store that I used to have on there, except I don't think I'll run it as a store. I'll just be like throwing up listings, because you can throw up listings for free now. Back in the day, you used to charge what, like 20, 25 cents, something like that. Okay, so here's the other thing that I wanted to show you guys. I've pulled out what I used to use for the art show circuit, some of my organizers, so that I can hang things. And one thing that you can do that I'll probably be doing another video on is make your own hooks for this that are like, let's see if I can get over here. Don't mind my mess. It's crazy, right? Also doing shipping for my orders. But here, see, I've made some hooks right here out of my copper, and you can display for your shows, or even for me for right now, because I do sell still online and in brick and mortar stores. I don't do the art show circuit so much anymore. So I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I just go ahead and have a place to organize for myself sometimes, besides just putting it in a drawer. All right, so let me show you this right over here. And so sorry about the mess. It's crazy, right? Used to use this also. These little kits, this used to be for my daughter when she was doing her jewelry, running a store to help with expenses through college. You can put bands around this, by the way. It opens up and there's a whole trunk in there. So it's great to lock it up. Take these off, lock it up, and carry for shows, or just to organize and store. Once again, made hooks out of the gunmetal wire, which I love, gunmetal and black. Don't mind that. All right, also these work as great organizers, by the way. I cleaned this out from a previous store of my chain, so those work great. The little boxes that I get from supplies, I will save lids and boxes, because I am going to sort using those. And let's see here. I believe I was going to show you guys one more thing. Always these organizers work very well. I think, as I said before, these were originally sold as tool organizers, but I think they, you know, people have caught on that, oh, you know, we can use these for organizing all sorts of things. So those work great. And then I'm going to show you very inexpensive way that I do my wire. Now, someday this might change, but I cut up file folders that I was recycling from when I used to teach classes at schools. And I, you know, instead of getting rid of them, I cut them up into small and started like the argentium, which has the germanium in it. I've got my gold fill. I've got my niobium. And I just kind of do a file system for the wire, and then I used shipping boxes like this to set them into, and then of course this could use more work, but I try to protect them as much as I can. My fine wire. Also, egg cartons work great. Now this is a combined drawer, so as it is with a family, you've got all sorts of things in one drawer. So things for running, you know, if you listen to music while running or doing sports. Anyhow, egg cartons is what I wanted to show you guys. And this one's a lot messier for some of my gemstones and rocks, but I have used these egg cartons. Here, this one's neater, somewhat neater, for my beautiful crystals. And this is how I sort inexpensively. Now that I had done already, and probably wouldn't hurt to do even more organizing there, but I've got my hearts in here, some other crystals that I use for some very elegant designs. So you guys get the idea. This can use organizing, right? That's where the arrows I practice go, but I need a place to put them that is separate from where you guys saw them in the workshop, right? Okay, so as you guys can see, I've got a lot more to work on for organizing, and you sort of have to just give yourself over to it and say, my area is going to be messy so that we can sort everything out once and for all. So you guys take care. Let me know your thoughts and ideas. Oh, I have one more thing to show you guys. Another tip. If you do art show circuits or sales that aren't just online, or even if you've got you put product in a brick and mortar store. This was an old, it needs more dusting. I had tried to clean it out. It's very embarrassing, right? It's right by my boxes I use for orders. At any rate, art easel. Notice, I have set this up for display before and put, earring cards that I create myself and put up here. You can display other things, even make those hooks and hang them from there, like I was saying, or shower curtain hooks. I've got a whole thing of those that I use. So I should do a video on that sometime. Then I put, other of my jewelry supplies. This closes up really well when you have a show. It's out here for me right now because I had this, in another location. I was like, I need to get that out and use it to store some of my creations for my new line. So that, these work great. Tackle boxes. Also, there's some other types of organizers people use for makeup and stuff that, they will come out like so. Isn't that awesome? I love these, like tackle boxes. They also have tool boxes and tackle style boxes at the Dollar Tree. So now they're not clear like this. At least not at mine, but you can pick these up in other places like Walmart sometimes, but at the Dollar Tree, I mean, if you need, I don't know is that theirs has this pull-out tray at the Dollar Tree right now. I believe it's just a deep, little black box, but if you need organization ideas, then you might want to travel on over there. And no, I do not have any sponsors or affiliates with Aldi's or Dollar Tree or Walmart, as you guys know. So you see I have work in my my area right here, my plant area, because I'm going to be growing some other things. But this is how it goes when you're running your own small business at your home or out of your home, and also trying to take care of family and things around the home. So you guys tell me what ideas you have for organizing. I'm kind of bummed that I lost my awesome tag for here. So I will be rewriting another one for the Pinterest video. Take care, guys. Have a good day.